Oh.
Once you regain control of Link, just head through the door to get back to the hallway of the Knight Academy. As soon as you enter the hallway, just to your right, you'll find this mysterious floating girl. And you just want to follow her as she'll guide you to your next destination. I absolutely love this music too. It's sort of very mystical, I guess. I'm not sure if that's the best word, but it's got that eerie feel to it, that sort of calm yet dreadful feel to it. I mean, we just, Zelda just fell into this like tornado thing into the clouds below, and the next thing we know, it's nighttime and there's this music and mysterious girl. I love the mood. It's just perfect. There are a few different things that happen in Skyloft at nighttime, and one of them is coming up just right ahead. But just keep following this mysterious girl. You'll have to make some jumps here. This is one of the changes. It looks like one of those friendly cat-like creatures, and then... Ah! These creatures are known as remlets, and they're still the same cats. They're the same somewhat friendly cats, but they will now attack you at nighttime. You can't really defeat them. You can slash at them a couple times and then they'll just leave you alone. You could pick them up and throw them off the ledge again, but really not much of a point. Make sure to get that treasure chest, as like I said, rupees are important. And you notice I also killed another green choo-choo. That one was a little different in the sense that it was larger, and much like some choo-choo from previous Zelda games, in particular the choo in Twilight Princess, you hit them and then they split into smaller chews. This actually dates back all the way to Zoles from the original Legend of Zelda. There was Zol enemies, which were these jelly enemies, and when you defeat them, they split into two smaller gels. This concept was carried over in some future Zelda games, in particular Twilight Princess. The Chew were very much like the Gel and Zol from the original Legend of Zelda. And the Gel and Zol were also in other games, such as I know they were in Link's Awakening. I believe they were in Oracle of Seasons and Oracle of Ages. They were in Four Swords Adventures, so they've been in a few games. So just keep following this mysterious girl, and she'll eventually lead you inside of that massive statue. So she opens up an entrance to the statue, so just head on in, run ahead, and this will pretty much trigger yet another lengthy cutscene. There seems to be so many of them early on in this game, and I guess for better or for worse, I don't know. It's a matter of opinion, depending on how you feel about cutscenes. But yeah, just head inside and run ahead, and this will trigger a cutscene. You'll actually have to run over and lift the sword yourself. So just hold the Wiimote upside down, hold and press A, lift upwards, and then turn your Wiimote around. Then just hold your sword to the heavens. Once you gain control of Link, just run straight ahead and deliver a Skyward Strike. Just hold the Wiimote up, charge your sword, and then deliver the strike. Hitting the symbol here will cause the pillar from underground to lift up. Now you just need to walk over and put in place the Emerald Tablet, and this will open up the first hole in the clouds leading to the next area. And it's not exactly crystal clear, but there's going to be multiple tablets here, and those will lead to other areas in the future. Yay, our classic green tunic. How pleasant. Just exit Link's room and right away you'll be confronted by Fledge. As he knows you're going to be on a journey, he's going to give to you a very useful item, a required item, and it is the Adventure Pouch. The Adventure Pouch allows you to store useful items inside, and in particular you can store empty bottles, or potions within the bottles. You'll be able to store your various shields. You'll be able to store medals, and I'll get into medals as we progress through the game, as well as other useful items that store other items. Enough about that, we'll get to that in a little bit. But you can really just exit the Knight Academy, jump onto your loft wing, and fly to that green beam in the sky right now. There are a few useful things we can get in Skyloft for now. And number one, we have a sword, so we should get a shield to defend ourselves. Once you exit the Knight Academy, you'll find instructor, not Horwell, but Olin, wandering around. And I actually find it quite annoying that these two look pretty much identical. The main difference is they wear a different sash around their shoulders. Olin will wear a blue one, and Olin also has gray hair. But really, I got confused. I didn't really make that connection initially. Initially, I saw the different scarf. I thought, oh, it's a new day. Maybe he's just wearing something different. But anyway, Instructor Olin will give you the wooden shield. This is by far the weakest of the shields in the game, and what you will immediately notice, it actually has a shield meter. Unlike pretty much any Zelda game in the past, your shield can break if you use it too much. Not necessarily too much, but if it takes too much damage. You could use your shield to protect yourself, but you can also use a shield bash attack. Basically, I'll show it when I get to various enemies, but you can lunge with your shield to attack enemies who are also attacking. If you'd really like, you can head on over and speak with Aegis at the sparring hall, and he'll give you some basic tutorials on how to use the shield. See, that's how tutorials should be, optional. Anyway, Fi will let you know about the different interfaces, and I turned it into the Pro interface because there's very little clutter on the screen, and I think it's more of a pleasure to view. You can head to the bazaar here, and you can talk to some of the characters just to get an idea of your surroundings. In particular, you do want to talk to this lady here at the item check bank place. The reason being, she has a side quest that requires you to talk to her often. In particular, you want to talk to her every time you make it a different day. If you talk to her now, once you go to sleep and you wake up later on, you want to talk to her again. The more you talk to Patrice, she sort of starts to form a bond with you, and it'll lead to a side quest later on. It becomes annoying later on if you just have to talk to her over and over and talk to her, go to sleep, talk to her, go to sleep. So your best bet is to talk to her and then just continuously talk to her throughout your quest. You can run on over and speak with Birdie, who is the potion shop seller, or potion shop owner who sells potions, and she'll give you a free empty bottle. This is sort of like the economic model of you give something to somebody for free with the idea that they're going to be a return customer. It's always with those like free gift promotions, and this is nothing new to the Zelda series actually. In fact, this was the same thing that happened in Twilight Princess with Koro at the very beginning of the game. I believe he gives you the lantern, and with the idea that you'll come back and purchase lantern oil in the future. Anyway, you could purchase some Heart Potion. Heart Potion is basically red potion from classic Zelda games. It'll restore your health, and it could be very useful, especially early on in the game, since the beginning portions of Skyward Sword can be quite difficult once we start diving into the first area and the first dungeon. there really isn't anything else we need to do in Skyloft. In fact, there's not really much we can do here on the main island. You could run around and talk to all the citizens. You could make it nighttime if you'd like. I'd actually highly suggest that, actually, because it's a good idea to get familiarized with your landscape. And it's a good idea just to meet the characters. It's fun because you're going to be interacting with a lot of these characters throughout the quest, doing various side quests. In terms of the sky area, there's pretty much nothing you could do other than going and playing one mini game, and you could go to the Lumpy Pumpkin, which actually gets you a heart piece. I'm going to be getting both of those shortly within Chapter 2, so you're not missing out too much in terms of exploration of the sky, but there's pretty much nothing else to do. So just fly on over to the green beam in the sky, and in order to get to this area, I suggest just flying straight to the lower portion instead of jumping off your loftling higher up and gliding down. It's just easier this way. But that's pretty much going to do it, so enjoy this last cutscene, and I'll see you in Chapter 2.